I want you to spend the next few minutes with me, and please stay with me to the end because I have a couple important things that I want to share with you. I'm Das, I'm a registered dietitian. I've worked with several clients to help them to lose weight. Before you begin any plan, you really need to be ready. When I was in graduate school, we learned that there's several stages, really like 6 stages of readiness. So before a person can really be successful on a program, they have to be willing to go through all of these stages, and depending on where you are, will determine your success. Now, the very first stage would be the pre-contemplation phase. You may be there, just kind of thinking about it, but you really don't have anything specific in mind when you're going to start. You're still at that, well, one day, I know I need to lose weight, da 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 da. You may be there. You're really not ready there. And then you'll move to the getting ready phase or the contemplation phase. Now you're thinking more about it and you're weighing the pros and the cons. How is this new plan really going to impact you? And then you can move further through the other stages. I don't want to get into the other stages as much, but I do want to say your state of readiness is very important. So I don't want you to take on any new plan if you've got too much going on. If you've got really too much on your plate, you're trying to move into a new house, your parents are going to be moving in with you, and now you're going to be working full time and trying to figure out how you can be a caregiver as well. And other things are going on, major things. This may not be the time to start a new plan. You would have to process that and make time, because you have to make time to be healthy. And this is a lifestyle change, and you want to be successful at it. I don't want you to get on the yo-yo diet. You're extremely excited. You start a plan and then you get off, and you start a plan, then you get off. That gets old. I want you to mind your business for weight loss. And when I say mind your business, I mean this is activate your mindset. And I'm going to tell you some things that I would like for you to do to start activating your mindset so that you can be more successful in any plan that you choose. I would like you to choose the plan that I have outlined in the book, Boss Battle Strategies to Lose Weight. As a matter of fact, some of this information I'm taking from the book, Boss Battle Strategies to Lose Weight. I have a link for you there so you can get a copy, and I go more into detail. Now let's get going. Words for wisdom, and it's recorded in Proverbs 23:7, and it says, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee." Now, what are we learning in Proverbs 23:7? As a man thinketh, so is he. If you are thinking that you can be successful in this plan, you are right. If you think you cannot be successful following any weight loss plan, you are right. We learned that from Henry Ford. Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company. He basically says, if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right. Well, how can two things diametrically opposed be right? But they can, because the mind is a powerful, powerful magnet. And when you are thinking positive things, when you are thinking that you can do something, it's like this magnet that pulls all of those things that you think you can do. It pulls them all to you. Conversely, if you're thinking a lot of negative things, then all of those negative things you pull toward you as well. So we like watching the Olympics. And when I watch the Olympics, we're looking at the best of the best. And I like particularly looking at skating and diving and running. Those are the ones that I favor the most. The gymnasts, definitely good. But they're the best of the best. But what I learned is there is a lot of mind training with these athletes. They are trained to develop a winning mindset. And that's what you need, because if you don't have that winning mindset, if you don't have that, I'm going to stick to it, I can, and I will. I've got that poster in my office. I can and I will. Because if you don't have it, then every little thing is going to interrupt you. You're going to get upset at someone at work. Your child didn't do something, and that's going to get you upset. Or you're going to get stressed out about this or angry about that. And then you're going to constantly go back to your same old lifestyle because that's your comfort zone with those comfort foods. So you have to have a new mindset as you walk on the new journey. Now, going on this new journey, you're going to have challenges. Yes, it's going to be difficult at times. Yes, but not impossible. You can do it. Others have been successful. You can do. I don't want you to focus on the past. The past is from the past. Learn from it, move on. So these Olympians, they train to develop this winning mindset, and they regularly practice positive self-talk because, man, can you imagine? It's the best going up against the best. And if you didn't have that positive mindset, if you're thinking, well, I know I'm good, but I probably will only come in third place, guess what? You'll come in third place, maybe fourth place, maybe fourth. But we're going for the gold because I want you to create a visual board with pictures of you at a weight you prefer to be or pictures of others that you admire. And daily absorb these pictures as you walk toward your goals. And that's the next step that I want you to do. I want you to mind your business now. You've got your visual board, and then I want you to set realistic goals. So if you want to lose 40 pounds, you may want to lose 100, you may want to lose 200, you may just want to lose 10. Break down how many pounds that you need to lose to reach that goal week by week. Because I don't want you to think of the total pounds all the time, because that could probably discourage you. You know, you're working hard and you're doing all of these things and you're following a lot of the principles that you've learned, and you only lost a half of a pound. It happens sometimes. You know, our bodies are wonderfully made, but it takes time to lose weight. It takes time to gain it. It takes time to lose it. We recommend 1 to 2 pounds a week. Maybe here and there, maybe 3 pounds, but 1 to 2 is comfortable, and that's achievable. And I want you to read Proverbs 23:7 on a regular basis and allow these principles to be embedded in your mind. Counter negative thoughts with positive thoughts. For example, replace thoughts of what you cannot eat with thoughts of what you can eat. Now, I know I did that a long time ago when I became a vegetarian. I had to make a mental list of all of the things that were vegetarian dishes or food options that I like. And I would think, oh, okay, well, yeah, I can still have potato salad. I like potato salad. Yes, I can still eat baked beans. I can still have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I went on, and it wasn't so bad. And I actually was eating those things because my mom was an awesome cook. And she could fix those plant-based dishes like nobody else can. That certainly was a help. But I focused on that. And by focusing on what's positive for me to achieve my goals, I have been a vegetarian for decades. What is your goal? Because if you keep that goal in that vision board, if you keep that, you can move forward. And I'm really for that vision board because I know Steve Harvey did it. He's a big seller of the vision board. And it worked for him, obviously. It worked for Steve Harvey. And it will work for you as well. So not only do you have that vision board, you're looking at your goals because this is a part of your new life. And I want you to reinvent yourself. And so, because right now we're not talking about what you can eat, how much to eat. I am talking about getting ready, your state of readiness, minding your business. That's what I want. Activating your mindset. That's what our focus is. Reward yourself. I want you to reward yourself with something. Make a list of some things that you can do that are easy for you to do, that are accessible for you to do, that bring joy to you, and not food. And not food. Because that's oh man, it's a difficult thing. We were raised, our culture is raised that food is a reward. At the birthday party, food is the reward. And we're not talking about celery sticks and alfalfa sprouts. No. Ice cream, cake, donuts, chips. Those are the things that want you to fall into that tender trap of rewarding yourself with those comfort foods. I definitely want you to not only be thinking of positive things and developing a positive mindset, who are doing well, making healthy options, and that is their lifestyle. It would be good to be hanging out with folk like that. Birds of a feather, flock together, because once you have developed that mindset, you're good to go. Boss Battle Strategy to Lose Weight, it is a very good reference for you. Well, Das, I'm out. I look forward to being with you next program.